All right, from ZR Manufacturing. How do you determine which side of the line to stay on between compassion and empathy when dealing with people in your life? Do you think having too much empathy towards someone can harm more than help? So I think what you're asking, you said between compassion and empathy. I think what you're asking is like between sympathy and empathy. This is my take on it. This is my understanding. And I'm just a dumb Marine, so I could be off. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. My understanding is that empathy is having like a deep emotional tie to the situation you're in. And sympathy is allowing yourself to understand and kind of put yourself in the shoes of the other person, maybe without that deep emotional tie. For me, what ends up happening when I am too much in that empathy state is I tend to give people far more credit and slack than is appropriate. I give people way too many excuses. I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt on things, perhaps more than is appropriate. An example would be, I have a friend that did ABC and maybe it hurt me, but I say, you know what? He's really going through a hard time right now. I'll give him some slack on that. But if I were in his shoes, would I have done the same thing? No, he was just being selfish. And I think when you look at people with sympathy versus too much empathy, you can see those lines a little bit more clearly. So yes, I do think that having too much empathy towards someone can do more harm than help, because what ends up happening is we don't hold people accountable. And part of being loving and part of good leadership is holding people accountable for their actions. If this is something that you guys like, go ahead and let me know. Like, do the subscribe thing. If there is something you want me to talk about, if you have a question for me, drop it in the comments below. And until next time, make today great.